is me, RandomJosh, back again with another Random Monday video. And today, as you can see, I'm going to be showing you how I make my static end cards. So you can totally make it so that it's animated and fun and cool, but this is so simple and so nice and easy to do, and you can really make them into your own. But yeah, I just wanted to show you the process of how I make mine, and also show you how you can kind of go through the steps to make your own. So the first step is probably just to actually sit down and Google end card templates, so that you can see there are loads of different things that you can do. You can have one big video, or that could be just like your ending, and you want to leave some links, your channel name, and maybe even a thanks for watching. Or you can do two videos, your next up video or your previous video, like I used to do, similar to this, and then again leave your links and just a little bit of text. If you've got a logo, you see there are thousands and thousands of different designs that you can do. Some might be more creative and fun, some might be quite plain and simple. It all depends on you, however you want to brand your channel. Everyone's kind of different. This is obviously more aimed for a beauty channel with a load of makeup everywhere. But yeah, you've just got to kind of make it your own, especially with the new kind of end card features that we've now been given. It's a lot more kind of versatile, so to say. I don't know why that's there, but yeah, there's lots of different kind of ones, essentially, is what I'm going with. So you want to essentially get yourself, I'm going to just close that down. You want to get yourself a little folder just for your little bits and bobs. So you want some kind of wallpaper, background kind of thing. So of course I go with my galaxy, just because I love galaxies, I love stars, I love all things kind of. There's just a real nice combination of colours. That's personally me, that's my branding. And then you also want to find yourself some logos. I mean, you could totally design this completely by hand if you are creative enough, but for me personally, I don't have that creativeness. So I'm going to show you two different kind of variations on how you can do this. I'm going to show you Pixlr and Canva. So let's start with Pixlr. There's an advert there, which is really annoying me and taking up a lot of room. But YOLO, we're just going to go with it. So I've gone with the generic kind of 1280 by 720 pixels, just because that kind of works for me. And I mean, you could totally go with even bigger, as long as you keep that aspect ratio. But this kind of size works quite well for me. Okay, so once you've got your folder open, you just want to grab all of the little bits and pieces that you found. You can easily find these on just Googling some different free logos, some different fun backgrounds, all depending on what you want your branding to be. So you want to keep this all kind of the same. So let's obviously start with the background. I'm just going to copy all of that and bring it onto here. Obviously the background is a lot bigger, so I just want to free transform that just so it fits a bit more snug, and we can actually get a lot more of the detail in there. Okay, so there we go. This might not look exactly the same as my one that I've got at the moment, because obviously I'm doing it completely different, and it's hard to match it. You can just play around a little bit with things like color vibrance. I mean, this is what I'm doing personally for mine, just because with the galaxy kind of colors, you can see it really just helps them pop. Whereas before, it still looks bright, but adding that bit of vibrance really shows off the blues and the purples throughout. Or you could even just go with contrasts. I do like the way that contrast kind of goes as well, because it deepens it, and maybe even not darken it too much, but darken it that little bit just to make it more poppy, you know, just everything just looks kapow, you know. So you want to leave some room for where your videos go. It's a little bit harder to plot them out, so to say, on here, because you would literally just have to draw a box, but obviously you can't tell what size this box is, so you kind of just either can guess or you just don't do it at all. And also you need to make sure you do that on a separate layer so that it doesn't do what it just did then. But I personally don't do that anymore. I used to do that, but it always ended up that they wouldn't fit properly, things would just look a bit off. So now all I do is I just kind of leave this kind of zone as my free space. You want to also have like a specific font that you prefer. So mine for my thing is Destin, AR Destin. So I just put a kind of thanks for watching, just a nice little bit of text just to thank your viewer for taking the time out of their day to actually watch your videos. Just put an exclamation mark at the end of it just to make it fun. No, obviously you just got to play around with sizing. I don't want it to be too big. I want it to be a little bit smaller. We'll go there and put that right in the top corner. Okay. And now you want to kind of come back and grab all of these things. So mine are quite grungy looking, which I love. It looks just like so fun. I'm gonna close that one just because it's gonna annoy me. Okay, so just copy once again, paste them all on top. Copy and paste. Now I believe, can we do it? No. Okay. This is going to be a little bit tricky. Because the thing is, you want to obviously free transform all of these to be at the same size. Now on here, it's a little bit more difficult. Okay, that jumped over there. I don't know why that's done that. Let me undo all of that. Maybe because it's selected. That is actually a good point, because it looks like it could be. So let's just jump to this bit. Okay, let's move it out here. So you want to go with free transform and shrink that. And just say yep. Move that along. Again, edit, free transform, shrink that down. Now you can easily check the sizing. It doesn't matter if they're slightly off. People usually aren't that picky, but I mean, if it's yourself, you can just check by hovering over and really zooming in and getting into the details. But for me, I'm not that fussy. I mean, I am quite fussy, but I'm not hugely fussy. I could be a lot worse. Okay, so now that you've got your 3 logos, sorry, I've just got an itch on my face, that's probably really irritating for you guys. So anyway, now that I've got my 3 logos done, the only annoying thing is you have to select each of the layers each time. So like I said, they're done. What you want to do is you want to actually leave what the kind of where the link is. And you want to do this in the same kind of font. So let's say, for instance, my Instagram is at jstars. Obviously, I don't want that to be too big. I want that to be a little bit smaller, like that. And then you can just put that in white again. Done. And you obviously want to do that for both your Facebook pages and your Twitter pages. How have I done it in my one? So yeah, you can see that is how I've done it in my one. And I also actually did put subscribe for more. Originally I was going to have the subscribe button up there with my face, but annoyingly on the end card editor thingy on YouTube it doesn't let you go in that zone, so that's why I had to start putting it there. But yeah, so essentially that is all that I do for my ones. And obviously I've got all of this kind of space for my videos. So the videos I want to be the main kind of attraction to this area. I want those to be the main focus, but I still want the kind of galaxy in the background to really pop and just look cool. But anyway, let's move on to Canva now. So Canva gives you lots of different kind of fun options. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop down one of these. It's a photo grid. It's just a layout. It just literally says this is where my photo is going to be. Now I can upload my images. I already have an image of myself on there, of course. So yeah, you just want to click on upload your own images. Take those. They will eventually load. It may just take some time. So this one's done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this over into this, and it should there pop right into place and just automatically look beautiful. Okay, so you want to click onto elements here. They do have some kind of icons on here. If there's any of these that kind of suit what you would like on your end card, then you can obviously feel free to use them. What I'm going to do is I'm going to click onto frames, and I'm just going to grab some generic kind of, where's the square ones? No, that's not what I want. I just want plain square. Oops. Let's find the plain square. Copy. So you've got three completely identical ones, and you can put those, make sure they're in line. And then you want to come back to your upload section and just drag curl and template. Okay, so these actually don't need to be put in frames. I'm learning. So you can totally get rid of those. That was a waste of time. And just drag all of these in. And you can also, if you hit Control, I think, or Shift, and hold them all together, you can also scale them together, which is really beneficial because then it means that they all stay the same size. That's going to get on my nerves because it's going to keep popping up and blocking my view. But yeah, so you want to just kind of do that, plop that down, and make it look beautiful. Now you can just chuck in a header and just say again, thanks for watching. Just make that longer. Oops, that was not what I wanted to do. Let's go to white. Now on here, obviously there are quite a lot of different fonts, so they don't have the font that I normally would use, but we can just go with a random one, like let's go with lobster, I don't know. That's quite fun. Now we can obviously up the size of the text, make it a little bit bigger. Oh my god, this thing is so confusing. Why are you working like that now? There we go. Okay, and then we can even just add bodies of text just to say you're at JStars, which is of course my at name. And then you can just chuck that next to whatever it is that you've got. And that helps line them up perfectly and all as well. There. Beautiful. And then you can obviously repeat that, add your other at names and things like that, and then whatever else you want to add on there, a subscription section. Obviously, like I said, the end card tool on YouTube itself really is helpful for things like this. But you can find a lot of different templates online, ones that you can probably make use of yourself, or even if I wouldn't suggest copying them directly, but thinking of ways that you can use those ideas, manipulate them to work with your branding, to work with exactly what you kind of stand for. Like for me, obviously I've talked about this 1,000,001 times. Mine is obviously my beautiful galaxy. But yeah, I hope that video has been kind of helpful to you guys and insightful. But yeah, anyway guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace out, bitches.